4 days left on this pre-op diet. Here's my stats from yesterday. I forgot to show you guys. Better and better every day. Now it's time for coffee. All right, guys, as I sit here and stare at this Egg McMuffin, I'm not going to eat and drink my coffee. Started my Sunday off pretty cool. It's going to be a little different today. No working out. I like to take Sundays off. I don't really know too much about the whole rest days and stuff like this, but I know Sundays, at least one day is off. I'm going to go see family, We've had 4 deaths in the family in this last about a little over a calendar year, and it made family time more important to me. It made me realize how much time we have left with certain people and how much I want to spend time with them and how much I love them. So, as I get older, I start to realize just how much your health, that's why I'm doing this, and being around families is really important for me. So I'm gonna go spend time with grandma today, and I'll let you guys in on that in a little bit. Because we're gonna be running around, I'm gonna try to eat something small here, very, very small, maybe a yogurt or something. I don't know. I'll put it in the video what I do eat. And then we're gonna be doing a running around. There's lunchtime and there's grandma's house, stuff like that. So I'm gonna try to show you guys how I can maybe work around it or kind of adjust what I eat according to where I'm at. Again, this is raw. We're trying to just off the cuff, right? Nothing's planned. We're going to just try to see what the day takes us or where it takes us. So as I'm looking around, I'm going, what can I eat? What can I just snack on right now before we go have lunch, and I did have a little bit of that protein shake, which is only about like that much at the bottom of the protein shake. It was that last 1/3 that I didn't put in my last 2 coffees. But I remembered, I made these, remember? Protein. So protein in the morning is always good. Try to get some of that stuff in. Sorry for the crunchy noise, but salamis, chewing and chewing and chewing. And cheeses. Again, I'm going to spare you all the time of me chewing on a bunch of stuff, but you get the point. We're just going to eat some protein. See you guys in a little bit. Well, not yet. So this week, going into my last 4 days, 3 days, I'm going to be doing some talking, but I'm going to try to keep these really short. Sorry for the long videos. Again, I'm new at this. I'm just trying to get by. Something I haven't addressed here is what I also take as far as multivitamins, medication, anything like that. And right now, just because I'm breaking it down, I used to take one of the On It Total Human morning and night. There were packets that were easy, just open them and go. Now I'm taking one multivitamin. It's just a 1-a-day men's multivitamin. Also take a B12, just kind of boost up my B12. And I also take my Losartan, 50 milligrams blood pressure medication that I take every day. Hopefully this guy right here, we can stop post-op, right? This is what they tell me usually happens. So hopefully, then we'll just have to take our daily bariatric vitamins after that. I was given this little pamphlet for these bariatric vitamins. I don't know which one you guys recommend, if you guys can give me a hand with that. They also gave me a sample of these Fusion. They're all dissolvable kind of things. I think you take like 3 or 4 of these a day. And then these, I believe, are like 1 a day. And then you can also get the one that has I think the iron. There's one with iron here, because iron is the thing you have to be taking also. So again, I don't know which one I'm going to be going with. I will tell you once I choose. But as of right now, it's kind of a toss-up between those two. I have done the Fusion the first time I was going to do the bariatric surgery. I kind of bought a bunch of them, and then I didn't end up getting the surgery. So I ended up taking them as my regular multivitamins for the, till they were gone. And they were pretty cool. It was 4 days. It's the only thing, you're doing every chance you get, you're just popping them in. Sometimes you forget about them because you're on the go. And then the 1-a-days are probably going to be the best choice for me. But again, I'll look into it once it's time. I used to be really bad at taking vitamins. I mean, the doctors would tell me, you need to take vitamins. And I'd be like, well, I forget. The bottles are in the drawer. Or, I don't want to keep opening a bunch of bottles. Well, guess what? One thing I found out about 3 years ago when I had, 4 years ago when I had my first incident when I ruptured my quadricep tendon that kind of got the ball rolling with all this stuff, was I was taking on medication. There was medication and vitamins that I was taking at the time. And in order to keep myself on schedule, I bought a few of these. I have 3 of them, one for the morning, one for the night, one for midday if I have to do like extra prescriptions or something, right? But now it's just this one because I have the one a day with the blood pressure and B12. I just put them all in the thing, and I know that for the week I'll be good. I don't need to search for a bottle. I just pop this on Sunday night. When I finish, I reload it. Going into, we'll revisit this later, but going into the pre-op diet, you have to really start counting the amount of chicken and the amount of vegetables that you're eating. I guess for 8 days, some people say they had to do 10 days of liquid diet. My doctor's telling me to do 2 days of a liquid diet, then one of a cleanse. But to prepare myself to know ounces and stuff like that, it's how it's related to cup size, even though it's different because of the weight and the whatever. A deck of cards, they say, on its side is 3-ounce piece of chicken cooked. So, I mean, that's a good measure. But I also bought these on Amazon, if you can see them. And they're pretty cool, man. They're, or female, sorry. Little cups. And they literally fit. Like those old little dolls your grandma used to have. Or didn't have, I don't know. But they go all the way down to 2 teaspoons. 2-teaspoon little container. That's amazing. Which fits into 1/3 of a cup. To 3/4 cup. Fits into 1 cup. And it comes with 1, 2, 3. Each one of them has all those little cups inside. And 5. And I know some of you guys are asking, well, where's the half cup? I didn't see a half cup. In the other one, there's a half a cup. So, these are going to play a big role for me here in the pre-op diet phase of everything. I'm just trying to get myself prepared. So, if anybody else has any recommendations or anything I should know or anything that can help me out, please leave it in the comments. Message me directly if you want. I do answer back. Thank you. Now time to get looking good so we can go see grandma. Part of me recording this also was to show you guys kind of the way I struggle to reach the back of my head. You can see in my face here, I'm not too happy. There's parts that I leave and then all of a sudden I go, oh my God, I got to get them. How do I get them? I just redid my shoulder a few years ago also. So I struggle with it. The old ketchup packet trick. Guys, keep your equipment nice and clean and disinfected. That's our girl Kiwi. Come on. Dun, dun, dun. So knowing I'm not going to be home, I'm going to grab some stuff for quick grabs. So I'm not grabbing other stuff that's not good for me. Then you're going to remember to enter all this stuff into the app and make sure that you put everything you ate this morning. Keep track. And just remember, at the very end, you can put in your water and you pooped. I'll see you guys. Like I said, you can't change what family wants. So when it comes to Texas barbecue, this is what you go. Damn! I know, I shouldn't be grabbing that bread, but I did grab some of this chili because I thought of the protein as one of my sides. But as this meal goes, I did get barbecue chicken and steak smothered, and then the veggies. I probably could have just went with the chicken and veggies, but here I am, chewing, chewing, chewing. I'm still paying attention to my chewing and still paying attention to putting that fork down. Hopefully you can see that I am putting the fork down and I am concentrating on my chewing. Was left with this chicken that I'm going to eat at my grandma's after putting everything to the app. I saw this little funky truck on the way there. It was pretty funny. Look how tall this stuff is. My dumbass forgot my shake, the meat and cheese thing, and my protein yogurt, and now I'm stuck on the road without any of these treats. So time to take my ass to AM PM and try to grab something and see what they got. Like I said, you got to make do with the mistakes you make, and if you're on the road, got to make it happen. Here we go. Picked up 2 of these fatty sticks, 13 grams of protein, gluten-free, no artificial whatever sugars added or whatever, and a couple bottles of the essential water. I guess that's snacks, right? Got to get the water in, got to get the snacks in. So still have that piece of chicken left over from the Texas Roadhouse that I'll probably be eating a little bit. So like I said, you know, sometimes we make mistakes and got to make it happen. The great city of Mecca, going over their new bridge. The other thing, when I left Texas Roadhouse, I also had left my water there. I only took that 1 sip, and I thought, oh, I gotta wait a half an hour till I drink anything. Well, I have been on the road and dropped off family and did all kinds of stuff, so my first drink of water since. It's now, I don't know what time we were there. We were probably there around 2:30, and it's now 5 o'clock, and it's my first drink of water. So I'm not saying that's a good thing, but when you do wait a little while, sometimes it goes away. But you know, coming up after post-op, I heard you can't just let that happen. You'll start getting dehydrated and stuff. So, you know, it's time to not only wait, but to keep on it when it's time. One of the things I'm worried about, and maybe you guys can shed light on me if you already had this done, this procedure done, but one of my favorite things to do when I'm thirsty is this. Oh my God. And just have a big drink of water. From what I hear, it's not very easy to do afterwards. So if you guys can give me any tips on, you know, how to drink a good amount of water afterwards, or, you know, at least techniques or something, I don't know. I'm open. Message me. I answer back. Now, as I sit here and eat the rest of this chicken I had from Texas Roadhouse, which I gotta say is still pretty good, a couple hours later, chew, 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 everybody else gets to eat this. Grandma's cooking. Damn, it's good. Almost done with this chicken. You know what helps? Cutting it up. Smaller bites. Helps a lot. Helps you eat slower, actually. Chew, chew, chew again. And back into the app. Now every Sunday at Grandma's house, me and my mom and aunt like to play these cards. It's a game called Conquian. Look it up. It's pretty good. While I eat one of these fatty sticks. And here's those lies that it said. But it looked good. And you got to chew. Damn good stick. And about an hour later, I had another one. You know, it wasn't later till I found out there's 200 calories in each one. And instead of having a whole bag, I had one. I let myself have one. Why not? And then everything else goes back into those apps. You know, it just helps keeping track. This is how you know just how bad it is. You know, it wasn't until I started entering everything that I realized just how sneaky calories can be, as you can tell right now. You know, after the water and the poop. Vitamins. After all those sneaky calories got in there, felt pretty bad. I should have done better today, but let's try again tomorrow.